The Art of Possibility Transforming Professional and Personal Life by Rosamund, Stone, Zander and Benjamin Zander is a transformative book that explores the power of shifting one's perspective from a mindset of scarcity to one of abundance. The authors provide 12 practices, or rules of possibility, that can help individuals achieve this shift and unlock their full potential. The book draws on the author's experiences in the fields of music and psychology to provide examples and anecdotes that illustrate these principles in action. The book begins by introducing the concept of the downward spiral and the upward spiral. The downward spiral is characterized by a scarcity mindset, in which individuals feel trapped and helpless, and their behavior becomes reactive and defensive. In contrast, the upward spiral is characterized by an abundance mindset, in which individuals are open and curious, and their behavior is creative and generative. The authors argue that by shifting one's perspective from a scarcity mindset to an abundance mindset, individuals can break free from the downward spiral and begin to experience the positive effects of the upward spiral. The authors provide 12 practices, or rules of possibility, that can help individuals achieve this shift in perspective. These include, it's all invented. The authors encourage readers to recognize that the way they perceive the world is a construction of their own making. By recognizing this, individuals can begin to question their assumptions and beliefs and open themselves up to new possibilities. Stepping into a universe of possibility, the authors argue that by adopting a mindset of abundance, individuals can begin to see new possibilities and opportunities all around them. The authors encourage readers to approach others with a mindset of generosity and respect, rather than judgment and criticism. By assuming the best in others, individuals can help bring out their best selves. Being a contribution, the authors argue that by focusing on how they can contribute to others, individuals can break free from a self-centered mindset and begin to experience the positive effects of generosity and service. Leading from any chair, the authors encourage readers to recognize that leadership is not about a position or title, but rather about a mindset and a willingness to take responsibility for one's own impact on others. The rule of opposites, the authors argue that by embracing the opposite of one's usual way of thinking or acting, individuals can break free from patterns of behavior that are limiting or self-defeating. The way things are, the authors encourage readers to recognize that the way things are is not necessarily the way they have to be. By recognizing this, individuals can begin to imagine and create new possibilities. Giving way to passion, the authors argue that by following one's passions and interests, individuals can tap into a deep wellspring of creativity and energy. Lighting a spark, the authors encourage readers to be the spark that ignites the passion and creativity of others. Being the board, the authors argue that by recognizing that we are all players in the game of life, individuals can take responsibility for their own impact on the world and begin to create positive change. Creating frameworks for possibility, the authors argue that by creating structures and frameworks that support creativity and possibility, individuals can help unlock the potential of themselves and others. Telling the we story, the authors encourage readers to see themselves as part of a larger we, rather than a self-contained I. By recognizing our interconnectedness with others, individuals can begin to create a more positive and generative world. Throughout the book, the authors provide examples and anecdotes that illustrate these principles in action. For example, in the chapter on giving an A, the authors tell the story of a music teacher who began to approach all of